Hello and welcome to Nexus on the Quad Life. September is Spinal Cord Injury Awareness Month. So it's the particular month that's been set to kind of tell about spinal cord injuries and the good and the bad. So when someone receives a diagnosis that they've had a disease or gotten in an accident or something, and they get a high-level spinal injury, they think it's a death sentence. And it's really bad news. And yeah, it's not fun. I mean, I have a lot of problems. I can't move or control anything. Below my shoulders, I rely on other people for absolutely everything, and I can't even breathe on my own. But while there are a lot of problems, that doesn't mean I can't do stuff. So I was injured when I was 3 years old on February 20th of 1985, and there weren't a lot of things available at that time. But despite that, I went home and lived with my parents, and I went through grade school, junior high, high school, and college, and lived on my own in the dorm for my 2.5 years that I went to school. Since then, I have started doing work on web development, and I also do speaking at grade schools, colleges, and preaching at churches. And I also can have a lot of fun. That I do things like puzzles and play computer games, and I've even done a zip line.
Yeah.
And so he's going to do his count, and then we're going to...
Are you ready, mate?
I am.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Away we go.
And you are off.
So just because you have a spinal cord injury doesn't mean you can't do stuff. But you do have to adapt from what maybe did before having an injury. And it greatly depends on what level your injury is as well. I've had other people ask if I ever think a cure is coming. And the 3+ decades that I've had my injury, I've heard every now and then that someone is here that is close to this or that breakthrough, and it never comes to anything, or it fades from the news and you never hear from it again. In my lifetime, I don't expect to have a cure for spinal cord injuries, especially with all the other problems my body has, weak bones and muscles that are contracting, that kind of thing. Maybe in the future it's possible, we never know. In my time, I've seen a lot of changes for therapy and different technology that is available for independence, and that has developed greatly. And with medical stuff, I can never know what's around the corner. So maybe it's a possibility, but I don't see it in the near future. But that's about all for this time. Thank you for those that have been watching and commenting, and just be careful out there, and spinal cord injuries are somewhat preventable if you're careful, like diving in water and things, but it's not the end of the world if someone does receive one. So we'll talk to you later, and see you the next time on the Quad Life.